All right, so we're getting ready to head off to another national RV rally, which we'll talk about in a bit. But first we wanted to just take a couple of minutes just to talk about the importance of using RV checklists. We've talked about them before in some of our videos and have just said, you know, it's really important, particularly for new people, but also for more seasoned RVers like us. And I kind of think of us being a little more seasoned, although we've been doing this for, I don't know, a year and a half or 2 years now, so we've kind of got things down. And it's really easy to just think, well, we're just doing a simple thing here. We've done this a whole bunch of times before, and we're just going to go ahead and do what we're doing and forget about the checklist. But as we discovered this morning, there is a really good reason, even for seasoned RVers, to use a checklist. So we are getting ready to unhook, so we could load up this morning before we head out. And let's just kind of talk about what happened this morning.
So we were doing what we normally do. We had arrived at home. We were going to unhook from the RV, and so we unhooked everything in here, and Tom was about to pull away, and I got ahead of myself. And I should have been using my checklist, and I didn't. And for whatever reason that is beyond me, I shut the tailgate on the truck
Before we pulled
away.
Yes.
And so he was pulling away, thankfully, very slowly. Are we zeroing in on the guilty party?
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing? So I wasn't following protocol, and Tom pulled away, he's doing very slowly, and the kingpin hit the back tailgate of the truck on the inside. So we'll show you, let me go around. Right here. Turn it there.
Yep.
So and it not only hit the kingpin, the back of the kingpin, but it pinched the cable that has all the power between the truck and it keeps all the lights running and stuff like that in the RV.
So hopefully the cable's okay. We'll check that when we do our hitching procedure. The one thing that I kind of learned today too is Marquita's got the checklist on her phone, and I always encourage her to be the queen of the checklist. What I kind of learned today is, well, I like to push that off on her. I also need to be a person who says, get the checklist, get the checklist, get the checklist, so that we don't do this kind of thing again.
So,
all right,
lesson learned.
Let's go.
All right. So my shame continues. What's going on with that alert?
Well, it's giving us this warning that says the tailgate's open. Ding, 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 tailgate's open, covers up the speedometer or the speed readings and things like that. We've got 5 hours today and 3 hours tomorrow. That we're either going to listen to that or we're going to try and figure out a way to fix it. And I'm not sure what that is right now, but we'll try a couple of things, I guess.
And we know it's to do with me closing that tailgate, and it's just off the center enough to register with whatever sensors there are that the tailgate is open when we know it's not. Tom's already gotten back and checked on it, so we'll see how we fix that thing. So once again, use your checklist, people. So RV manufacturer rallies, yes or no?
I would say yes. Maybe, I don't know if there's any caveats that go with that, but partially it may depend on the manufacturer.
Right. So maybe we say Alliance RV.
Yeah,
we've heard of, from others, you know, Airstream has a rally, Heartland, the big Newmar buses, that kind of stuff. So
I've heard some of the rallies can be quite expensive.
Yeah.
I thought ours was very reasonable for, you know, the camping, the meals included. Certainly the
free service.
Yeah, the free service is super nice. The opportunity to get a lot of education.
That is a major maintenance thing that you guys need to worry about.
Probably, I'm sure for some people, way more education than they would want. I know that's the case for you.
Yeah.
But there's tons and tons of technical information that you can learn. Everything from repacking your own axles and bearings.
So the primary shoe applies the brake, and the secondary shoe stops the trailer.
To how your slides and hydraulic jacks work, to all kinds of stuff. The other nice thing is there's a lot of opportunities to spend more money and upgrade your rig with more mods.
Yes.
But one of the benefits here is, you know, we upgraded stairs. and we upgraded the handrail, but as a part of that we got a discounted price and they installed it for us. They hauled the old stuff away, and we're just done and good to go.
So Tom tends to focus on the education and service side of the RV rallies. I tend to be more, well, I like the social side of it for sure, and it was really fun connecting with people, you know, that we had seen in the past and new people too. I met some other people that are YouTube channel folks, and I did like the panel on social media. I think it was really, we had a lot of times where we got a chance to spend time with different people and have real conversations. That was fun.
Yeah, it can be, particularly, I mean, with a rally with, you know, 600 plus people here, it can be kind of intimidating to try and meet people. And there's a fair number of people who come and have their own group already made. But there's a lot of people that don't, and I think my rally pro tip is, you know, if you come to a rally and you don't know many people there, one of the great ways to meet people is, particularly in the evenings and things when a lot of the events are done, is to just walk through the campground like you would normally would, and there's a lot of people there that are interested in meeting you as well. So if you walk through and say hi and, you know, maybe ask a couple questions and things, it's an easy way to meet people that are there that maybe don't have a group as well, and you can make new friends, and we met some new friends that way too.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, it's different than a regular campground, because in a campground oftentimes people are just there for the weekend or there with their friends, and they'll wave at you, but here in this, people will invite you to come in and sit down and talk, and so yeah, we met a couple of people that way. And I think it was good. It was good education. Tom went to a lot of workshops. We got a lot done, and yeah, ready to go home. I think it was the right length of time.
Yeah, I was ready to be done after information overload. So
yeah.
So this has got to be one of the nicest harvest hosts we've been at.
Well, we haven't been at that many.
Well, I know we haven't, but it's definitely one. It's probably the nicest
of the three.
Of the
it's
three,
the top
it's the
three.
nicest.
Yeah, it is.
It's a winery just out of New Lisbon, Wisconsin.
Yes.
Not too far off the interstate.
It's called the Burr Oak Winery.
Yep.
There's not a lot here in terms of. It's just a winery. There isn't a restaurant or anything else.
No.
But we tasted some of their wine that's like a Pinot Grigio, and it was really good.
So we've talked about harvest hosts. The way they work is they're free, but what you do is you patronize the establishment that you're at. So we're at a winery, and we bought a couple of bottles of wine for $30.
And it was really good wine.
So we have a campsite that for $30 a night that included 2 free bottles of wine.
That's the way to look at it.
Yeah.
But you can see behind us, these are the grapevines.
Yeah.
And when we got here, there were 2 other rigs besides us. And one of them, you can see it's a cruiser. The other one is us. There was one right here, but it was kind of warm today.
It was a little
when
warm.
We got here.
It was warm this afternoon, and the person that was in that rig decided it was too much effort to unload the generator, and the fact that they lived an hour and a half away and could be home and sleep in their own beds tonight seemed more appealing to them.
Right. So they packed it up and bolted.
They bailed out of here.
Yeah. That's the beauty of RV life.
We've done things like that before.
Yes, we
too.
have. But as a place to spend the night, it's very lovely.
Yep.
We've had a chance to kind of chat with before they left, we spent, probably an hour and a half or so with the 2 couples that are in these rigs, just kind of chatting to talk about camping experiences and stuff like that.
And it's given us a little bit of a chance to test out our solar battery installation. So we're running off a small generator, running a couple of ACs and cooling down the camper kind of nicely. We're trying to decide if we're going to run a generator all night or not.
Again, this is a free spot to camp. perfect.
Yep.
Except for you can hear a little traffic noise,
Yeah.
but it's not that bad. So, Burr Oak Winery, Harvest hosts.
Nice.
I'd say I give it a thumbs up.
Definitely a nice
Yeah.
place to be.
All right, that's it.